So if you have to be rude to get what you want, then like that's what you gotta do, you know? It's vacation. Hi, I'm Stacee-Skylar Tessa, one of the cruise experts here at Very Unofficial Travel Guides. You might be asking yourself, Stacey, where's Morgan? Well, I can tell you, Morgan asked me to make this video for him because I am a cruise expert. I have been on 3 Carnival cruises to Nassau in the Bahamas, so I pretty much know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying. In this video, we are going to talk about some money-saving tips and just some extra tips from somebody who's just been on a lot of cruises to help you save money and have more fun. Oh, my hair keeps getting in my face. And I just want to say something in advance because I know how the internet can be. Yes, I'm having some skin problems right now, so don't write any hateful comments about this because I'll tell Morgan to just delete them and ban you. So, haters, back off. Okay. All right, let's get started. Okay, cruising can be like a really fun kind of vacation, but you need to know like certain things to just like get on the right cruise for you and to make sure that you're not like spending money on things that you don't need to spend money on. So I wanted to tell you some of the things that I've learned, and first of all, you need to pick like the right cruise line for you. I've been on 3 Carnival cruises. I know I said that already. And we always had a really good time. Carnival cruises go to the islands like by Florida. So like if you like to do island cruises, then go on the Carnival cruises. But there are other cruise lines that specialize in certain areas. So I got a list of them. Let me look here. Yeah, so one of them is called Royal Caribbean. Now, Royal Caribbean specializes in cruises to the Caribbean. So if you want to take a cruise to Caribbean, then of course you do Royal Caribbean, right? There's also a cruise line called Norwegian Cruise Lines, and so you take Norwegian Cruise Lines if you want to go to Norwegia. Another popular cruise line is called Holland America. So that's a cruise line that goes from Holland to America, like the Pilgrims. So if that's something that you're interested in, then go on Holland America. There's one more line I read here. It's called Princess, and I guess that one's for the gays. So yeah, just make sure that you pick the right cruise line for what you want to do. Here's another tip. You know, when we go on cruises, we like to party, and drinks on board are like super expensive sometimes, and there's like no way to get them cheaper. So my advice to you to save money is just bring your own. So then you don't have to go to the bar and like pay on the ship. You can just like buy, you know, some fancy vodka or something, you know, like get a bottle of Smirnoff and then just put it like in your carry-on. Then you can make your drinks in your cabin and save money. If you forget to get it before you go and put it in your carry-on, then also in the ship they got like stores, and I've seen them have like vodka in the stores, so you can just buy it on the ship too in the duty free and then take it back to your cabin, and then you can make your drinks there too. So it's like a money saving tip for you too. All right, let's move on to the next tip, and this is something that I also think, you know, after going on so many cruises, this is something I think is really important, and that is when you go to a new place, you gotta like see the different culture, you know? Don't like just go to the beach, you know, try to like take some time to maybe even just have some local food. Like when we went to Nassau one time, I was on a cruise with my girlfriend Jackie and our boyfriends, and we went to this place in Nassau, right by the ship, and they had the best, like, real, like, Bahamas food. What was that place called? I'm gonna ask Jackie. Hold on. Jackie, it's Stacey. Listen, I'm making a video, and what was that place called in the Bahamas where we got that, like, real, authentic Bahamas food? Write me back, okay? You never call me anymore. I miss you. Love you. Bye. So she'll write back in a minute. Anyway, so go into the city. Go and, like, meet people and talk to people. And you want to go and buy something from the area where you are. So, like, in Nassau, you want to go buy Nassau stuff to show people that you have been around, you know, because that's, like, what it's about. And here's the thing. The people in Nassau and, like, this city there, you know, they're gonna need to know that you want to spend money. They're gonna need to know that you're there to buy things, because they're not gonna, like, come to you. So here's some more advice I can give you. When you go through a city like in Nassau, then try to go not on just, like, the main streets. Go, like, on some of the side streets and the back streets. And, like, that's gonna be where you might find the better deals, because not many people go down those streets. And so those people, they're gonna need, like, you know, more attention. So another thing is you need to let them know that you, like, have money to spend, and it needs to be, like, obvious, or they're not going to come to you. So go, like, along the back streets in Nassau and be like, hi, I got $100 here. And then they'll be like, okay, well, maybe we should go, you know, try to sell these people something. Yeah. So that's, like, another tip too about, like, you got to buy stuff from there, and then make sure that they know that you've got, like, lots of money you want to spend, or they're not gonna want to sell you something. Oh, hold on, Jackie wrote back. Jackie writes, the place in the Bahamas where we went to eat, you mean the place where you got drunk and I found you in the bathroom with my boyfriend? Hold on. Okay, anyways, that place where we went in Nassau to get the real authentic Bahamas food was called Senior Frogs. It's, like, right by the ship, and so if you want to get, like, real good, authentic Bahamas food, go to Senior Frogs. All right, here's some more advice I wanted to give you. So, my boyfriend smokes, and that's okay because, you know, he's a grown-up. And listen, when you're on a cruise, you're on vacation. And when you're on vacation, you can do things that you, like, normally wouldn't do, you know? Like, that's what vacation is for, you know? Like, so things like not being polite and having manners and smoking a lot and stuff. That's what you do when you go on vacation. And when you're on a ship, then, you know, if you want to smoke, then just have a smoke, you know? I mean, hello, it's vacation, right? So you can smoke, like, in your cabin, or you can smoke on the balcony. And, like, on our last cruise, we didn't even have, like, an ashtray on the balcony. So I told my boyfriend to just, like, throw the cigarettes over the side, because they're gonna land in the ocean anyways, right? So that's some advice I can give you. Okay, here's another thing that it's not like, it's like something I want to warn you about, and that is a lot of the people who work on these ships, they are from other countries. So they're not going to speak American, like, as good as you and me can. So sometimes you need to, like, talk a little bit slower so that they can understand what it is you want. And it's kind of annoying. Like, for instance, so, like, I was on a cruise and I wanted some ice cream in a cone. And the guy behind the counter, he didn't speak any American. And I was like, hello? And I said it, like, 3 times, and he still didn't understand what I wanted. And so I had to, like, spell it for him. I was like, C-O-N-E. Why is that so hard to understand? And then, yeah, and then he, like, put it in a cone for me. And I was like, gosh, was that so hard? So I just wanted to like warn you, just be prepared to speak like other languages or to like have to speak really clearly and repeat yourself so people can even understand what you're saying. But they're there to serve you, like that's their job. So if you have to be rude to get what you want, then like that's what you gotta do. It's vacation. All right, another thing. For those of you who ain't never been on a ship, listen, there's like lots of stairs. Like some of them have like 13 and 14, like floors. And so you got to take the elevator like everywhere. And the elevators, they get like totally crowded and it's so annoying. So the thing that I wanted to tell you is when you're waiting for the elevator and there's like a lot of people in the elevator and a lot of people waiting for the elevator, you gotta be aggressive because you're on vacation. So when the elevator doors open, before anybody has the chance to get out, go like in. Like the doors open and you go in. Like don't wait for the people to get out because you might not get a space, right? So like doors open, go in. And then, whatever else happens, it's their problem. Same thing goes for when it's time to like get on or get off of the ship. Like you gotta be aggressive. So, some people, I don't get it. You see them like waiting in line and it's like, hello, don't you want to get off? And so like what we always do, and this is like a real insider secret, okay? So we walk past the whole line and pretend like we think they're waiting for something else. And then when we're like way up to the front, then we just sort of like merge into it. And then we'd be like, oh, you guys are waiting to oh, sorry, we didn't see you. And then my boyfriend's a really big guy, so nobody says anything. Another thing you need to know about cruising is in other countries, so like Nassau is another country, they also have internet. You just need to set it up on your phone so you can get it. So what you need to do before you go on a cruise to any other country is you need to turn on roaming. See, you go into settings, cellular, roaming on. So that will let you get internet in other countries. So then you just, surf as much as you want and post all those pictures to Snap and Insta because, you're on vacation. You need to make everybody back at home jealous. And it's just like your same plan at home, okay? You can also get internet on the boat, but it is, you don't gotta pay for it. Like the ship will offer you internet, but you don't gotta pay for that. That's like Wi-Fi. But if you just turn on the roaming on your phone, then you can use the internet from your phone plan. That's what I recommend. Split ends. And here's the final thing that you should know to be prepared for your first cruise. And that is, there's just like not a lot to eat. I don't know how else to say it. We went to this restaurant and it's like the buffet and I just like ate the same thing every night because there's just like that's not why you go on a cruise is to have the food, okay? Just know that because like there was like salads and like seafood and then there was like noodles and pizza. And then all the only other things there were to eat was like curry and hamburgers and like Asia stuff. And then, so I just had like the same thing every night because, oh, you know what? There's also, at least on the boat I was on, there's no Starbucks. So you need to know that, like, too. No Starbucks. So, but my boyfriend, he's such a sweetheart, he found a way to make my decaf iced mocha, so kind of like at Starbucks. And if you want to see that video, it's linked in the description below. Hi babe, love you. Yeah, so just know that like there's not a lot of different foods to eat on the boat and there's no Starbucks. Okay, that is the first episode of my expert cruising tips. Like I said, my name is Stacee-Skylar Tessa, and if you want to see more tips from me, Stacee-Skylar Tessa, then be sure to write it in the comments below so Morgan knows to let me make more videos. And if you want to see me create this look that I made for this video, go to patreon.com/veryunofficial. I hope you have happy cruising, and I hope to see you real soon. Bye-bye.